Do you want to speak in the past tense correctly? But there are so many verbs. How do you know where to begin? I suggest you memorize the most frequently used past tense verbs in English. Let's learn some simple past tense verbs. But how do I know which verbs to memorize? A good strategy is to learn the most frequent. If you're a teacher, I use the corpus of global web-based English to get my data. This allows us to look at the most frequently used verbs in the past tense. What is the number one most frequently used verb in English? Well, was. And number two is were. So to be is very frequent. Number three, had. Number four, said. Number five, did. Number six, came. Number seven, made. Number eight, got. Number nine, went. And number 10, took. These are the most frequently used verbs in English. Now, was, were, had, did, these can be used as main verbs or helping verbs. And got has a lot of uses, but we're going to keep this simple. Tell, told. Start, started. Find, found. Think, thought. Want, wanted. See, saw. Become, became. Give, gave. Know, knew. Ask, asked. Feel, felt. Begin, began. Write, wrote. Leave, left. Happen, happened. Decide, decided. Seem, seemed. Try, tried. Look, looked. Use, used. Turn, turned. Need, needed. Add, added. Show, showed. Die, died. Work, worked. These words in the yellow that end in ed are called regular. These are regular past tense verbs. All of the others are irregular. You can see that there are many irregular verbs that are frequently used. Are you feeling crazy? Me too. Let's see how many we can memorize. 1. Win, won. Lose, lost. Receive, received. Play, played. Hear, heard. Put, put. Bring, brought. Spend, spent. Meet, met. Call, called. Fall, fell. Keep, kept. Run, ran. Let's keep going. Speak, spoke. Love, loved. Mean, meant. Hold, held. Lead, led. Appear, appeared. End, ended. Send, sent. Grew, continue, continued. Grow, grew. Move, moved. Live, lived. Include, included. Buy, bought. Hit, hit. Let's keep going, because we're crazy. Help, helped. Arrive, arrived. Choose, chose. Create, created. Stand, stood. Set, set. Fail, failed. Report, reported. Sit, sat. Mention, mentioned. Open, opened. Enjoy, enjoyed. Walk, walked. Manage, managed. Follow, followed. Join, joined. Let's keep going. Explain, explained. Believe, believed. Pass, passed. Broke, break, broke. Learn, learned. Announce, announced. State, stated. Claim, claimed. Read, read. On this one, they're spelled the same. Read, read. Read, read. They're spelled the same, but in the past tense, it's pronounced red, like the color, red. That's how it's pronounced. Stop, stopped. Like, liked. Reach, reached. Discover, discovered. Watch, watched. Pay, paid. Now you know 95 of the most frequent past tense verbs. So here are some sentences. Can you find the verbs? That's right. Here are the verbs. Now, which ones are regular and which ones are irregular? That's right. The ones in blue are irregular and the ones in red are regular. Verbs that are regular end in ed. Ed. And the ones that are irregular are, well, irregular. So, do you think it's important to memorize irregular verbs? Yes, of course, because out of the top 100 past tense verbs in use, about 54% are regular and 46% are irregular. And if we look at the top 10, look at irregular, 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 irregular. So are irregular verbs important? Yes. So now you know some of the most frequently used simple past verbs according to this corpus. How many of them can you memorize? Click the link below to practice these verbs and see how many can you memorize. Also, make sure you check out the video Time Expressions, which I'll also put a link below.